The primary school slash daycare crazy day.
Yeah, we've seen this one. I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
We did not see
We're
this
living
one.
up Spargin.
No, we didn't. We did. I lied.
Hey guys, it's time for y'all to get ready for bed. Okay. I've just been wearing my mask all day, so basically I've been doing nothing.
Sound off the alarms. There's a flood zone over here. Sound off the alarms.
Let me
I can't guarantee anyone's safety.
take this. Where do I plug this up?
I'm sorry, when
Plugs up.
isn't what I traditionally eat.
Plugs
I
up.
feel like it's gonna start moving out of nowhere. I don't know why when I thought he took the bite, the rat would just start moving.
Where's my meat?
Tastes like chicken. Pigeon meat? Does pigeon even have good meat? All the pigeons where I come from just eat plastic.
Go change in there.
Why are we in a car? What are you? Oh, okay. What?
Lock store. Okay, done. I need my school outfit ready for tomorrow.
Are you eating this by yourself?
Wait, I can't get it out.
You're just making a mess too. How big is your bag? I'm convinced you're not even eating this. I'm convinced you have a trash can right behind you, so instead of eating it, you're going putting it into the trash can. I don't believe you. I'm gonna need real footage.
I'm gonna put that in there.
You eating this it's making me the opposite of hungry. My stomach is hurting. And then you have a Coke. Oh my goodness! I just know your back got lumps.
Let me get my bag out.
You might not see your wrists don't say that, but it has to have lumps.
And
if you eat like this, that's
here's
a
my
lumpy
bag.
day. You looking like a lumpy princess. Hopefully you don't act like her too, because she was touching Finn while he said no, and Lumpy kept going. Lumpy's a problem.
Okay, now we need to start heading to bed.
Big. That's all I have to say about that. Big.
The moment no one's been waiting for. We're about to open this bad boy.
Canned whole chicken.
Oh, golly.
Canned whole chicken.
Oh.
Sound on, you'll hate me later. Hey, are y'all want to eat raw chicken jello? Get out of there! Get out of there, man! Okay, what is this nonsense? I'm not a professional cook. I don't know a lot about food. What is this, Jordan? What is this? What is this chicken jello?
Oh, you can hear all the gelatin in there.
Okay, so it's gelatin. Why is there a chicken in a can? What has capitalism brought us to?
It's crowning.
It's crowning?
Prairie dogging.
What does that mean?
They go back in.
It's veining. Am I doing it right? What is crowning? Forming or providing a crown, top, or summit. Oh, okay. To where I come from, crowning could be all types of things, bro. Crowning could mean girls and doggy, and you're doing a handstand trying to put your nose in her butt. It just all depends. It's all cultural. It looks disgusting. Why do they stuff it in a can?
Okay.
Also wrapped around in dry whale poo.
When did y'all send this, man? Okay, I'm done.
This looks relatively normal. Oh, we actually have something normal. Did we just cut away from the plot? Did we have a halftime beat break? What was that?
Okay.
Okay.
This here is the time.
No, that's a frog. Are you playing with dead frog carcass? What is that? Is that gelatin? Why do you look so happy?
Good night. Good night. Okay, good night to you. Good night to you. She has them wearing all the same outfits. Put your tablets down. That's even the same. No, I'm not trying to be weird, but they're siblings. They're biological.
What is that?
But she isn't, so she gets bed to herself. And plus, she doesn't like sleeping with other people.
This is that thing that the monsters in Little Nightmares be eating. Why did the cat get screen time? That does not look good. You left their eyes in too. No one's eating that. Don't you dare take a. Who's paying you to pretend? Okay, so this is something related to Jujutsu Kaisen, so I know it's gonna be something freaky. Jujutsu Kaisen's fan base isn't normal. Far from it's not on my hero's level. Like Prime Peak My Hero, I don't think there's anything touching Peak My Hero. But let's see if he keeps it normal though. Nice. And
Okay. So it's your time to go to bed too, but one person right now, this is that person. She doesn't have a night clothes on, you do, so you need to go get.
Have y'all had takoyaki bar? Have y'all ever had squid or octopus?
You need to go to bed now. Okay. Set up, turn off that night light. I don't think you need it.
This is nice.
I'm gonna put this in this box.
Look decent. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible.
Let me see if Sunny. Oh, yeah, Mom. To bed now. I was just about to get ready. I was just putting this up and get changed. Oh, okay.
And that's nice. Sometimes you need some of the normal to outweigh the crazy. What the heck is that? Is that elephant nostril?
Okay, throw this box away.
Why are you beating it? What are you doing? No, that's a sea creature.
I'm gonna clean up your room, or no, I'm gonna get Miranda the maid to come clean your room.
I know you're not about to eat all that food on your plate too. All that.
Can you get out now so I can get dressed? Oh yeah, sure. Oh, can I get a pet?
You said it's gooey duck?
Yeah, I'll
gooey.
Go.
Okay, and then that is insane.
To the dog place I work at, yeah, you own it, Mom, I know. But yeah, I'll go there and try to see if you can get a pet.
You get your dingling ripped off, and that's how it comes out. You just bite it off, and just start. You cannot convince me that tastes good. I'm never gonna give it a shot either. I'm never gonna find out how it tastes. What is this nonsense? So I'm cooking this beef burger. What am I looking at? Why does the burger have warts? Look like a monstrosity from Planet Shane. I don't know why that show randomly came to my mind. That show was mid.
He must have been out of her head.
Oreos with ramen and ice cream. Delicious. What is it, hot dog? Hot dog and what is this drink? Oh, that's so nasty. That is so nasty. They could pass for raisins, though. You know what? That's probably the most tame. That probably don't even taste too terrible.
What are y'all doing?
Yo, cookie and soup. What is this? Tomato soup too?
I'm just getting the things she needs, guys. So don't mind. If y'all want to skip this part, y'all can.
You're not eating that, so you just wasted the toothpaste for what? I mean, you wasted the pizza for what? This was like a bad night of explosive diarrhea and possibly visiting the ER for a ruptured anus. You know what? That might not taste the worst thing in the world either.
Come on, love you.
Cucumber cereal?
Now let me clean this up.
Hey, okay. Happy birthday to Is that bologna cake? Happy birthday. Is that bologna cake? This poor soul. Oh no. That's a lonely soul, bro. Like, that don't even look disgusting. It just looks sad. He probably didn't get a hug for his birthday either, man. What are all these other emojis?
Where's my
Where's that
headband?
tornado coming from? What is happening right here? What is that? What? Spam? What are we doing? Wait, hold up. What? No.
SpaghettiOs.
Sausages? Baby tea? Why are they actually eating it?
Okay, let me close my skincare fridge.
This was a joke. Why are you eating it? I don't know how to describe what that is. No, what is
Stop!
I see there's cheese. Why does everything else look normal besides yours? That's a cock party for you. So originally there was supposed to be a clip here where there was a lady eating a pregnant tarantula, but I don't think I'm allowed to show that, so you just got me. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Pesky, yummy. Time to eat, guys. I haven't had pesties in over a week.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Okay, tell me about.
So this is the first meal I'm having back.
Oh, Sunny, by the way, turn off your lights. Okay. What's going on?
Why is this song in the back? Boss! I just ate my own testicles. Yo, listen.
Oh boy, is it gonna be good. 13.
That's why the house is always like.
Let's see what I
I'm going to my room. Bye.
Like, at least cook it. It looks like a potato.
I'll pack the lunches in the morning. Gabriel just has a night shift today, so.
I know you're not going to eat 13 pounds, though. You don't got it like that.
I'll comment down below if y'all want me to put what Gabriel does for work.
Looks like a potato.
Like a video, like a little short, like night routine for Gabriel's work.
I was gonna call it 1.5. None of his kids are done with me. But I feel again.
I knew he didn't have it. What are you
Okay.
looking at? Okay, it's a chin. Why? What is that? You're not a donut daddy, bro.
Nobody eat peanut butter like this. If you ain't got that peanut butter on your wrist, you can squeeze it. Peanut butter sandwich, peanut butter.
This is screaming tummy troubles.
Finish that peanut butter.
To the driveway, a little tan bunny ran across the yard. I was like, they buying up at a Alice because it's too skinny. Let me relax for a few of them.
This screams you're gonna be at the ER for 10 hours. Okay, I guess he left his phone, but it's okay.
And what could possibly make this
Okay.
3 minutes long?
Put my.
What is your bet? What does it have to do with food? Where do you live? The Last of Us? This man moves his whole.
You need a deep clean now.
What are you grabbing toilet paper for? I don't know.
Okay, now let me get to my pajamas. Go see if the plants got any water. They probably do because there's a lot of water, but see if all of them got water. Yep, all of them got water. Turn off these lights. Turn off those lights. And time to go to bed.
I hate how this is labeled hood meals too. Just because you're in the hood don't mean you have to be nasty. Why? You don't have just because it's hood meal doesn't mean unsanitary.
Okay. Don't mind how you don't have a uniform, like a doctor's thingy on. I just forgot that he didn't have one. In the morning. Beep, beep, beep. By the way, when it's like time for them to wake up, their lights turn on. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I guess it's time to wake up. She's a dentist.
And not feel absolutely disgusting or uncomfortable. Like you have to tippy toe everywhere you go. That has to be a hazard.
But also, she works at a dog center, but she doesn't she's the boss, but she still goes there to check if everything's good and running and it's okay. But she works as a dentist, so they're rich, they're loaded, they're rich because the mom works 2 jobs. She owns the doggy place and she also is a dentist, so those two make a lot of money. He's just a doctor, but that makes a lot of money too. Let me get my pick. I forgot my uniform. I'll just wear this and get my phone.
A heart attack the hood way. This was supposed to be no face, no case. Why did you show yourself? Oh, that hurt. Those on a stick.
Easter brunch unless you bring forbidden Easter eggs on a stick.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Is a delicious frozen nut sack with some sprinkles on top. And growing up, I would always eat this at my family's Easter.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Unless I don't know who your uncles had to be. Jeffrey Dahmer. No one's bringing back sacks for the family to eat.
Easter brunch. And I'm going to show you how to make it right at home. All you're going to do is grab your nuts and dump them in a 5-gallon bucket. Then you're going to dump them into the sink just like that. Give it a nice pat down with a towel. And then transfer it to your cutting board just like that. And then we're going to
hold on.
Now let's put in my Sabrina my Vogue perfume.
Bro, you could drown a baby in that.
And then transfer to your cutting board just like that. And then we're going to grab our toothpick and then make a small incision.
It's vanilla scented. Then we're gonna put on my cherry one, and then we're gonna. He puts on this one. I'm gonna put on my vanilla one, and then I put on my expensive cologne. And then I'll put on my eyebrow perfume, but I only put some on because I don't want to rinse myself. And this is supposed to go there. Let's go. Wait, the kid's up, of course. Let me get my phone. Just in case if I have to go to the dog center, I'll grab 2 pieces of clothing. Because I do a checkup every time I get off of work early, and today is a holiday.
It shouldn't be too painful.
You're ready to plop it in the air fryer. This part is
that's not an air fryer. That is the
I'll go make the lunches. You go wake up the kids, okay?
Then you're just gonna let it freeze in your refrigerator for
3 times. That looks disgusting. Wait, no, that's the. Who are you feeding that? Who's eating that? Is that is that Chef Boyardee for cows? Is that a pig meal? Enjoy. Ooh, how do we have the same Gengar?
lay down.
Bro, you need to replace your Gengar. You don't deserve him. You lost Gengar privileges. I'm not gonna
Kids,
lie.
wake up. Wake up. Shakes.
And that's why Gengar fell at the end. That's why he. Oh, it's because he's on his lap. Is he making Gengar give him head cookie and eating cow tongue?
I want to wear.
Don't. Sorry, are you giving me cow tongue ASMR?
No, but I know what y'all are gonna wear. Y'all are all gonna wear overalls. But Daddy, I wore overalls yesterday. Well, that's your fault. Unless if you want to wear a dress. I want to wear
nails. And you're throwing trees at spark.
I heard the word dress. Uh-huh.
That looks like a
Get
boot.
dressed.
That looks like a worker's boot. Man, that looks like every construction worker's ever sock. 100%. That's just how they look. It looks like a crooked heel. I can see Kanye wearing these down the walkway. Kanye would find a way to put them on. And you're peeling the skin off of it, and now it actually looks like a foot. Like, that's the heel of a foot. You're pulling off a sock from a... You're not eating that. You're not eating that.
Okay.
No one's making you do that. I hope it tastes delicious, man. Why do you have a crocodile in your hand? Yes, it's a crocodile, not an alligator, because the crocodile has a sharp nostril, the alligator has it rounded. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Oh, it is. It's kind of like lobster, though. It's just like lobster. You know, you have to work for your food.
I guess it's with the
It's not the
stupid
craziest thing. I mean, at least
overalls.
it's not alive like the spider. Oh my god, I can't forget the fact that she literally took an active spider butt and chewed it, and it was fat too. That was a thick spider. Straight out of Monster Musume. Well, okay, I don't get the reference, but I'm about to make you get it. No, that's the spider. Oh wait, is that a cosplay? Oh, that is cool. That's actually really cool. I don't know how you got it at the convention. What car do you put this in? How many pieces is that?
You're gonna take all that good stuffing right there and you're gonna put it right in
Get
our
out.
waffle.
You're not invited to any more family dinners. Get out.
Okay, first off, waffles and gourmet don't go in the same sentence.
Stuffing waffle.
Yeah, now you're gonna take the rest of those Hungry Man TV dinner toppings.
Get your butt out.
Gourmet means?
The door is literally right there. Get out. Or right there. Get out. Just
It looks lifeless. Has no clothes. The account. Looks like the account is called Yummy Cooking. And
what yummy cooking?
Yummy Cooking. Okay. I see your name. I'm not going to judge too soon.
I'm gonna wear this.
Okay. Yeah.
Betty.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I
I don't get that. I don't get stressed.
Yep, your hands are already messy. Or you're gonna use this whole jar. Just go on in.
But like you mix beef with peanut butter. I think they do that in Thailand. I think Thai food has a lot of peanut butter ingrained into it. That's why I don't like Thai.
It's really good with pork.
Let's look up
Oh
Daddy.
yeah.
Okay, guys, basically, the reason why they are calling him Daddy is
Oh yeah.
don't take that weird, but it's because they weren't even born yet. And these are their half siblings because she got pregnant with him and impregnated with him. So yeah, they're half siblings, but they're still related to like their mom. They're related to him and their mom. Yeah. Okay, y'all ready? One, go. Okay. Callie. Yeah, her name is gonna be Callie, guys.
So like, are you feeding this to someone who doesn't have long to live or something? Are you trying to make this someone feel like a prisoner or something? Callie, wake up. Callie Janely, if you do not wake up right now, I'm drowning you. Fine. Go change your mind. Just pass me the Skittles by themselves. I don't like Skittles. If you don't just pass me a Reese's cup, just give me two. I'm good for the week. I promise you.
Listen, I promise you it's good. You know sweet and savory, right? This is exactly what that is. Sweet, savory, delicious. Alright, and what's all that's on there?
I need to see how the man's looking behind the camera. Like, I need to know if he's like, yeah, or it's like, yeah.
Hot oil right on the stove. Whisper gently.
You take this out and then I'll put it.
Here you go. Diabetes going once, going twice. Y'all hear how she she's trying to say something, but we're not listening.
Where did the peanut butter go?
You said how delicious that is. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but delicious is
Tell
not
me
the
to
first
get
thing I
up.
think when I see this. I see like how with AIDS. That's what that's the first thing that's really coming to my mind.
Great, wake me up.
It's also giving up Fruit Loops, gumball machine, like gumballs from gumball machines. You know.
You know what? I'm not gonna put that on.
Perfect. I don't think we have the same definition of perfect. What is perfect to you?
They're really bright.
Oh yeah, there's peanut butter on the inside too.
Oh, good thing.
I forgot about the ramen. So what do we mean sweet and sour? Where's the?
Put my
Angry, but I
phone.
completely forgot there was ramen inside. I've been
That in there.
she about
That
spent
in there.
me out
Maybe
of
we'll get my thing backpack.
It's literally done medium not so well. It's literally cooked rare.
Guys, hold up. Let me go get her backpack. Okay, guys, we have her backpack. If you're wondering where I get the computer and the backpack, I get it from the college.
March 11th, 2004. A Canadian family in Vancouver just finished a delicious dinner of pork loin wrapped in smoked bacon. When a provincial health official
don't like bacon, so yuck.
appears on TV and announces some very worrying news. That meal that they just wolfed down might have had a secret ingredient: the flesh and guts of numerous murdered women. Meat
only women
that might make them seriously ill. When they heard that news, one of Canada's most prolific and demented serial killers was in custody. No thanks to the Canadian cops who seemed to always allow this guy to keep on killing. Did they?
Okay.
Yes, doubtful. But what is not doubtful is that this is one of the most disturbing, perplexing, and nauseating serial killer cases in history. A story that might contain some extremely dark secrets.
Okay, guys, I just realized she had a whole
His entire life was
little
centered around
pouch,
meat.
but okay.
Hey, me and him, we got something in common though. We got something in common. Hey.
Almost from the day he was born. Seems he couldn't get enough of the stuff, and he certainly wasn't too picky about where it came from.
Hey, I can't get enough of me either.
Hey, get ready. Okay, your siblings aren't ready. So you told me to get ready, but they're not even ready? Wow.
Because if you don't...
Born on October 24th, 1949,
There.
Picton cut his teeth on the family pig farm 17 miles to the east of downtown Vancouver. As with many serial killers, his childhood was far from pleasant. To understand the extremely revolting things you'll hear in this show, you need to know what shaped this madman. He wasn't always a monster. Little Robert, or Willie as he was unaffectionately known, was molded into a beast by perhaps the worst parents a boy could ever have. Willie
Honestly, bring beside the pigs.
and his young brother David grew up on the farm, while their sister Linda was sent away when she was young. Her parents said the farm life wasn't suited for a young girl. They were absolutely right.
Guys, come on, we have to go. Tell me to look at my backpack.
I'll
Okay.
tell you this tale that his siblings might have also embraced a dark streak. Willie and
I don't
David
even
slaved
care if I
away
don't
on the
take
pig
it, because the
farm from a
teacher's not
very
even
young
gonna get mad at me.
age. Their father, Leonard, born in England in 1896, was a very violent man. He ignored the kids as much as possible, interacting with them
everybody
only
out.
to dish out the occasional physical and psychological abuse. Leonard was not a nice man, evident in one story that Willie would tell police many years later. It was about this time that he was 12 and bought a 3-week-old calf. He liked the calf and made it his pet. Then one day he came home from school and it wasn't there. He asked his dad about it and he was told, "Oh, it must have got out." Willie replied, "How can it get out the door?"
Yeah.
His father remained silent. Willie ran to the barn where he found his half-butchered pet hanging from a meat hook. He told,
For what? It was
Okay.
a calf too.
There, we have to go quickly. Go grab our umbrella. We don't even go to the same school in class. They don't go outside when it rains. We get you though, but we have to like,
was going to sleep with it.
we have to ride to the, we have to get on like a dumb.
You were gonna sleep with it? You know, maybe you weren't all right from the beginning.
Somewhere in the kid's mind, the trauma he experienced had connected love and violence.
It's like you don't want to be around someone constantly thinking.
Oh, hello.
Working in the store, his
We're
family
getting our
Like, they never-
kids.
if they
So
never fixed their
here
fix, of course
is
no one's gonna be
all.
around.
I don't know
No
how
one wants to
many.
smell 'em.
1,
Shaughnessy
2,
Street in Port Coquitlam, a
3,
shop they named the Meat
4,
Locker.
5.
That
All
day,
6
she
of
stared
them.
at
Bye.
Lisa, her face slightly unique as her mother was Chinese and her father Caucasian. She's
Her face slightly unique because her mother was Chinese, because she was Asian, basically. That is
Asian.
an interesting way to say bye, right?
Go sit down.
the smell didn't repulse her, so he gave her a free
Put your
hug.
teddy bear up there.
Many years later, he'd meet Lisa again. They'd become good friends. She was
Do you know
probably
how to
his
wash
only
now?
friend. Lisa would also hold some of the keys that we talked about that may solve the mystery of Willie.
Okay, so he didn't kill Lisa. I was just about to say, did he eat Lisa?
More on that later. Rather than wait,
Lisa was bad right there. I'm not gonna lie.
his
I
time
want
at
to sit
school,
right there.
Louise
We'll
pulled him
sit in
out
the
when he
back.
was 14. He continued working at the farm and also worked as a butcher, slaving away in the back, cutting meat all day. Willie became very skilled at this. One of the pivotal moments in his life came when his brother David was 16 and learning to drive. For whatever reason, David somehow didn't see a kid walking down the road. The kid was 14-year-old Tim Barrett, who was hit so hard the truck was badly bashed up. Seemed as
He was hit so hard that the truck was backed up. F the kid. The truck was messed up.
if David had not even slowed down or braked. Instead of doing the right thing and telling the cops, David sped off and went to tell his mother. She raced out to the accident scene,
He hit
looked at the
someone
kid,
and
who she
left?
thought was obviously dead, and rolled him into a water-filled ditch about 10
Okay.
yards from the road. This had a big
Okay,
impact
students.
on David and Willie,
Turning
who
on
already had a warped
all
sense of
lights.
right
Turning
and
on
wrong.
all
Tim's
lights. We
parents,
haven't been
Philip
here in
and
a
Lois Barrett,
while,
reported their son
but
missing. His body was found the next day.
just
The disturbing
know,
thing
yeah.
about this is the autopsy revealed he died from drowning, not the injuries sustained when he was hit. Although there were significant head injuries and a fractured pelvis.
Time to read.
Pathology said those injuries would not have killed Tim. Luis was now a kid.
Wax up. She's a mean girl.
He could have survived. He could have survived, but mom wrote that thing. Wrote that thing.
I have something to tell you. Yeah? Lacey,
Crazy, bro.
you look like a fat pig.
And Willie learned a thing or two about
What?
David and his mom were both exposed to the investigation due to a mechanic telling police he'd fixed the victim's truck. But in the end, Luis wasn't charged with a crime, and David
I'm not a pig.
after being sentenced at a juvenile court. Many
Yeah,
years
you
later, Willie would
are.
tell this story about how
Yeah, you are.
Wait. So did they get convicted?
Stop
No way they
being
got
mean.
convicted of
Hey,
murder. And
stop being mean to our sister.
wasn't charged with a crime.
Yeah, stop being mean to our sister.
After being sentenced at a juvenile court.
but 4 years probation, that means they like only.
Oh, please. What are you gonna do? Hurt us?
Years later,
Oh, I'm so scared.
Much got away with it.
No, we're gonna punch you.
Willie's father, Leonard, passed away at the age of 91, the same year that a fire at the farm killed hundreds of pigs. Then, a year later, Luis also passed away. The kids, including his sister, inherited the land.
Yes, scram, biggies.
Oh, the one they sent for adoption.
Worth a substantial amount of money. They also each received about $90,000, around $380,000 in today's money. That was small change, though. The farm and its land.
Go tell the teacher.
$1 million, or $4.2
Yeah, go
million
tell the
today.
teacher.
Willie, who was now 20, was suddenly rich, but he remained at the farm as his mother had requested in her will. All the animals were his.
What's wrong, Lacey?
Took care of the place and never really got with the old hygiene thing.
Sarah called me a fat, stinky old pig.
Care of the animals he loved. When his favorite horse, Goldie,
What?
died, he decapitated it and took the head to a taxidermist. Goldie's stuffed head
What?
was still on his bedroom wall years later when the horrors of the Picton farm came to light. Willie had never had a girlfriend. The girl in his family's job, Lisa, was about the closest he'd come to falling in love.
Yeah.
Very puppy kind, at least. Willie was aware that girls were disgusted by him.
Oh my
The
God.
big boy who smelled like pieces.
Sarah, come to my chair.
Pals didn't know what he smelled or looked like.
Wait, so he know he's stuck and instead of doing something about it,
Yes.
he's addressing the actual.
You need to go say sorry to Lacey now. I'm sorry, it was an accident. How do you accidentally tell someone that there's a stinky fat pig? Come on now.
Like that
Be serious. Go say sorry now. Or that's all your recess. Okay. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm calling your mom. What? No, don't call my mommy. I'm calling your mom because you literally said it in front of my face. That wasn't a smart move. And coming from someone like you, yeah, no. I'm calling your mother because there's been rumorous reports about you being rude to the students. And I tell you to say sorry, but I guess this is why the reason students are crying afterwards. You tell them sorry because look at what you did.
I was about to say his cows.
Pigs he sometimes had to slaughter. He seemed to eat.
What do you
Her
mean?
as a pig.
Hello? Yes, is this Sarah's parents on the phone? Yes, why? Well, your child has had rumors. Not rumors, but they were true. Rumorous reports about her.
Connie never reached third base. Fourth base with Willie usually meant the meat grinder. One night he told her he couldn't leave the farm forever. He had to go.
She bullies kids. She pushes them. She tells them rude things like you stink or like you're poor. She says things that she's not supposed to say. She says bad words. She one time she even hit me, and she hits the teacher sometimes. One time she pulled a student's hair.
Then Willie was just a weirdo sitting on a lot of money. As long as he let them party, they were good to him. They called the place Piggy Palace, always dumbfounded by Willie's relationship with his pigs, especially his 600.
So we're gonna get her
wild around the place. Really weird and slow. They laughed at him behind his back, but they sure did appreciate the use of his place.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take away her recess, and if this
the streets in most of the rundown areas of Vancouver.
And if this keeps happening, we have nothing else to do but to not suspend, but give her detention. If it keeps getting worse and worse, we're gonna suspend her. And if it gets worse and worse even more, we're just gonna, expel her.
No further context. Just
okay. I understand that. Hope you do understand, because we can't take care of that. That's she keeps hitting students and she's right here. So you want to talk to her? Yes. Sarah, you know better than that. I raised you right. Why would you do that? Tell me. Tell me why you would do that. I'm sorry. She was being rude to me earlier in the school year, so I got back. And everybody else bullies me. It's not like that. They push me. They pull the teacher's hairs. I don't pull anybody's hair. I don't even punch them. I don't do anything like that. Please, Mommy, don't believe him. I don't do that. I don't. Oh, Mommy. Hold up. Can you go please give me a paper? Yep, sure. Get paper. Here. Important things used for Sarah's issue. Go sit down. Actually, no. You're not going to be... You're not going to be sitting down. You're going to be sitting.
But Willie didn't cross in the radar of cops for his more violent proclivities until 1997, after he stabbed a prostitute named Wendy Lynn Eistetter. Willie was now 48. This woman was certainly not the first that Willie hurt, but it was the first time he got caught.
Okay.
Her experience tells us something.
Go sit in that chair right there.
He picked Wendy up on the street in eastern downtown Vancouver.
Yeah.
After 100
okay.
She became suspicious when she saw a bra in his van. But she went to his house, which she called a pigsty. She later said something didn't feel right. She explained, I asked him for a telephone book, and he showed me a telephone book. And as I was leaning over the desk looking up the phone number, I could feel behind me. The next thing she knew, there was a handcuff on her arm. But she fought him, managing to pick up a knife, stabbing him near his throat. He screamed, "You bleep, you got me good." He subsequently picked up a knife and stabbed her in the abdomen. The next thing she knew, they were outside fighting near his truck. He had her in his arms as she pleaded, "I have a family. I'll give you $1,000 if you let me go."
You don't care about
She said
your
he suddenly became heavy against her body as if he were passing out from blood loss. She ran for it, leaving him
I was gonna say,
staggering
he
in the
does not care
driveway.
about no
She
money,
was
bro.
picked up on the
Gotta
highway
be
at
that
1:45 a.m., seen by the driver Ben Streleski and his girlfriend. She was handcuffed, covered in blood, and holding a knife. Quite a frightening sight for the couple.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're not stopping in the road for this. I promise you, I'm not. In the middle of the night, I promise you, I'm not stopping in the road. Handcuffed with a knife in your hand? Yeah, no, that's all you, buddy.
Okay, where do you want me to put this? Can you go put this in that? Put that in the workroom. Actually, no, wait. Put it on the table. So if anything else happens, I can get it. Okay, I'll go sit in back with the kids.
And had gone bananas in the process.
He was just released after $2,000. He attempted murder and was released after $2,000. He was attempted murder and he was released.
A few months later, the case was dismissed, which was not unusual for cases involving so-called women of the night. Cops later on explained it to a disgruntled public, and they admitted they dropped the cases because such women with addiction problems didn't make good witnesses. This would come back to bite the Canadian police big time.
And that's why Ted Bundy was able to get away with getting prostitutes. Because he knew that people just didn't care about them as much.
Went to the farm.
Can you hand me a book?
Lurked amongst the piles of animal
Yep, I can read the book.
Why would you go to the farm after he had that case, though? Like, I'm not going to say all prostitutes should know each other, but you typically know some people in the same line of business.
And the end. Wow, that was a lot. So y'all can go play now. Get up. Nuh-uh, not you, Sarah. Come on. We're talking to you over here.
Who mostly kept a low profile.
Yep. Hold up. I'm gonna come over here.
That Piggy Palace was a dangerous place. But
Shut.
went there anyway,
Shut the door. You didn't want to know. No, you're not gonna be playing. You're not gonna be playing. You're gonna stay in here and learn what you did. We're gonna have the recess. I'm gonna be staying in here because the recess teacher is already taking care of all that. You're not staying. You're staying in here because you know better not to play, even though you got in trouble. Go sit over there or
you officially need a lot of
there. Oh wow. Sit here and we'll watch you. Close those windows because we don't really need these open. Meanwhile, in here. Okay, guys. Let's go outside. Okay, time to go. Let me check if it's the right weather. Pretend it's like morning time, but it's like since it's raining, it's gonna be dark. There's thunder. Oh, okay. No one's going outside. Into recess. Yay! Who wants to do a play? Me. Ooh, me. Ooh, me. Ooh, me. So y'all don't want to do a play? Or y'all just want to read? You want to read. Okay. Who wants to be the evil queen or king? I'll be the evil queen. Stacy would be a good evil queen. Yeah, Stacy would. Who wants to be the knights? I'll be the knight. I want to be a knight. No, actually, you know what? I want to be a princess. Fine, I'll be a knight. I'll be a knight. Since we have one more who wants to be a knight, I will be a knight. Okay. And who wants to be a princess? I already told you I want to be a princess. Okay, I'll be the queen and I'll be the king. Okay. I'll be the maid. I'll be the oh yeah, I'm the king. Sorry. I'll be the brave knight that can save the princess.
One thing the police should have done is listen to 37-year-old Bill Hiscox. This widower had almost lost his life through alcohol after his wife passed, but his sister saved him when when she helped him land a job at P&B Salvage in Surrey, southeast of Vancouver. The owners of this firm were Robert William Willie Picton and David Picton. When Hiscox collected his weekly paychecks, he had to go to the Port Coquitlam pig farm, which he later described as a creepy-looking place, where the equally creepy and quiet
Time to go home.
parked his beloved converted bus with deeply tinted windows. But what bothered Hiscox was the wild parties and the
So we
fact that
got
so many
the
supporters turned up there. He read
roles
about
sorted
women
out.
in the newspapers.
So you see how he put together? He was like missing prostitutes. This guy has a big
Everybody sit down and we'll call you.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's like the reason for disappearing, but like they could be disappearing here. You know what I'm saying? Like the people.
Everybody get in this row. Everybody who's bus rider. No, everybody who's car rider get in this row.
What I guess?
And when he heard about Willie's stabbing charge, he thought about something
Everybody
else.
who's bus rider get in that row.
The thing that makes it all sealed together.
What he told the police hotline was all the purses and IDs that are out there.
We're car rider. Oh, I guess I was all car rider. If you're car rider, only stay in these 4 seats. Okay, everybody's car rider. Let's get Sarah. Oh, it's time to get home. What? I missed whole recess? Yep, you see, I told you I had to grab. I took away all your recess because you did that. Don't do that. Maybe next time you won't. I'm car rider. Where do I sit? Fine, sit down. Can we please get Lily, Lacey, Campton?
Names of missing women. There must have been over 50. Even so, it seemed at times the Vancouver Sun newspaper cared more about those women.
Campton? Oh, got me. Okay,
If it were, it would have been the worst
we have, can we get Lizzie, Campton, no, it's, can I get, Oliver, a Lacey, a, how do I pronounce this? Victoria, and
it seemed to many people at the time, especially the women still working the streets, that the cops didn't want to admit they'd allowed a serial killer to remain loose for almost 2 decades. The victim men's name stood out.
What about me? And can we, so we have Lizzie, Lizzie, Oliver, and what's his name? Oh my god, what's her name?
He explained that Willie had once bragged about being able to easily dispose of bodies. He explained a friend of Willie's, had told him that she'd seen women's bloody clothing at the farm, as well as various women's belongings. This was free hot dog Lisa from Willie's childhood. She suggested to Hiscox that the belongings might be Willie's trophies. Even worse, Hiscox heard that Willie got rid of these women with his meat grinder and possibly sold the meat to the public. That might have sounded like too much of a tall story back to the cops in 98.
What's her name? I don't know her name. Okay, name change, I guess. Her name's gonna be,
The other person said, "Oh, I've seen these things around his road."
They realized they should look into this again. It wasn't until 2002 that there was a breakthrough, and even that was accidental.
her name will be Harper. And this is, Oakland, and, Lizzie, no wait, Lily, and, Oakley, Ivy. Okay, Ivy, can we get those 6? Do you please go out to the lot? I repeat, can we get those 6 to go out to the lot? I'll repeat all of their names. Harper, Lizzie, Oliver, Oakland, Lily, and Ivy. Can we please get all of those please outside? Okay, they can't really go outside though, so, okay guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please put the thumbs up button. I would be really happy if you do. I'm seeing that y'all like my shorts more, which I'm gonna stop making shorts because I'm not getting enough views on my videos, and I want to start getting views on my videos. So yeah.
Even so, it wasn't until 2004 that officials appeared on TV warning Canadians they might well have become unwitting cannibals. Don't worry, said one official, explaining that they'd probably not get sick from it, and they'd only possibly contract hepatitis B.
Hey guys, okay guys, look. So y'all may have eaten some human meat, but don't worry, you will not face any sickness. Maybe a little hepatitis if you don't cook it well, but you will not be sick. Okay? It's just a little human meat, nothing too crazy. Okay, don't overreact, guys.
If they hadn't cooked the pork well enough. Given the size of Willie's operation, there were a lot of sick Canadians for a few weeks after that announcement, especially when the Canadian government ordered a federal health risk assessment study to understand if people who ate the part human meat could have come into contact with viruses, bacteria, and parasites, or diseases such as HIV and hepatitis. Both these diseases were very common in Vancouver among the highly stigmatized prostitutes. They concluded the risk was low to medium, but that didn't make people feel much better. Willie had been murdering and selling meat products for 20 years, so God knows how many people were reluctant cannibals if he had put victims into his products. It was a great time to be a vegetarian in the Vancouver area. People asked how the hell police had let this go on for so long. They'd heard about Hiscox and the fact that many women had died after he told police what he knew. Maggie Guile, known on the streets as Crazy Jackie, told the press 27 of her buddies.
Okay, this is the other video. Bye, guys.